Guys, this is Teresa from Honeymoon Islands, and we have a great webinar for you. It's going to be an educational webinar for everyone from honeymoon couples to anniversaries to family vacations to anyone who wants to plan a destination wedding. And we are introducing to you today Unico All-Inclusive Resort in Riviera Maya, NOBU Hotels with locations in the USA and Mexico, Eden Rock in Miami, and Hard Rock Hotels located in the Caribbean, Mexico. And I'm going to introduce you to Danielle Becker. She is BDM, which stands for Business Development Manager for AIC Hotel Group. And she will present this webinar to you, and I will check back to you at the end of the webinar. Welcome, Danielle.
Thanks, Teresa. Thanks for having me today. I'm excited to talk to you guys a little bit more about some of the hotels we have to offer you and how you can have the perfect experience, and how Teresa at Honeymoon Islands can help you do that and make sure you have the best wedding, honeymoon, or family vacation that you could ever imagine. So we can jump right into it. We're going to start off with Unico 2087, which is our adults only brand. It's located in Riviera Maya. So just a little sneak peek so you can see kind of what the hotel looks like. This is the main lobby when you check in, just one of my favorite places at the hotel. And you can see an aerial shot here. So it is a 400-room hotel, adults only, as I mentioned. It has so much to offer for all different adult-only types of travelers. So we have, of course, honeymooners, destination weddings, just couples that want to go on a trip together. Also great for girls' trips or friends' getaways as well. One of my favorite parts about the hotel is the app. It's really useful. You can do pretty much anything through this. This is something fun that you can download prior to arrival and kind of see what's going on at the hotel. You can book your spa through it. You can order room service through it. There's really so much you can do with it. So that's just a fun little insider tip before you get there. We also have great in-room amenities. You can see here just some people hang out enjoying some of those things. We have swim-up suites, as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, and all of our other room categories have beautiful soaking tubs outside. We also have 24-hour room service for everyone as well. And we have our Alcoba oceanfront room. So this is an example of what the rooms will look like. This is an oceanfront, so this is going to have a beautiful ocean view, and it's going to be closest to the beach. And you can see the beautiful mix of kind of modern and the little bit of like wood and Mexican, more Tulum decor as well, which is gorgeous. We also have estancia suites, which are like a one-bedroom suite. So this has a full dining area, a living room, and a wet bar as well. So if you need somewhere to hang out, or kind of if you want to entertain in room, this is a great option for you. Also for those wedding couples, this is an amazing thing to have, morning of getting ready with your bridesmaids or groomsmen. One of the big focuses of Unico is our dining experience. So we really focus on that. We even have a celebrity chef program at Cueva Siete. So Cueva Siete is our modern Mexican. Right now we have Chef Perez there, who is a Iron Chef. So that's something fun. And we kind of change the menu every couple of years here with that. Every restaurant is going to be its own unique experience. We have Mi Crisa, which is coastal Italian, which has great pastas and brick oven pizzas and some great fish options too. We also have Mora House, which is a Japanese fusion restaurant. We have great sushi, yakitori, lobster fried rice. Can go on forever. Some of my favorite things to eat at this hotel. And then we also have 2087, which is a steakhouse. So plenty of dining options. They are all included as part of your all-inclusive stay and are really special experiences for your trip. We also focus a lot on mixology. We have a world-class mixologist who oversees everything at the hotel. Our lobby bar is Bar Balam, and this is a mixology bar. So we have a great craft cocktail menu that lists out cocktails that you can choose from. The bartenders also love when you can tell them, oh, I kind of like these flavors and this type of spirit, and they'll create something for you. So you have that option to be creative and kind of enjoy that experience too. We have great mixology classes, which are really fun. I really recommend that are included as well, which is a really just unique experience. You can see here, there's great couches to lounge on. There's board game areas and stuff too. And you can also get great craft cocktails by all the pool bars and at the restaurants as well. Another really great part of this hotel is our inclusions. So we have unlimited spa, golf, and tours included with just a 25% service fee. So that means if you want to go to the spa every single day, you can go ahead and do that. You can golf as much as you want. There are plenty of tours to choose from, including cenotes, as you can see pictured here. So it's a really great way to be able to experience. You can experience the area, kind of some of the local offerings, and also treat yourself to the spa and some relaxing experiences with that. And this is just one of the images of outside of the spa. So we have these soaking tubs outside. We also have hydrotherapy inside. So I always recommend to go early. You can go about 30 minutes early and enjoy those facilities before you start one of your treatments. I also mentioned that we're great for honeymoons and friends trips, but also weddings are a big part of what we do at Unico, and it is a beautiful backdrop to have your perfect day. And just so you some pictures from some real weddings here. So we do have a beautiful beach for some of the larger ceremonies, and you can completely customize it to whatever your vision might be. We also have some beautiful terraces and options for receptions. We have ballroom space, we have a little bit of everything, and you can curate, like this pictured here, a very specific design and setup, and they do a beautiful job with that. This is our gazebo location. So this is another ceremony location. This is actually where I got married 2 years ago. So this is from my wedding. So I can show you guys some true real life wedding photos. But this is a great option. And you can add whatever decor to this gazebo, but the gazebo is always here. And then show you a ballroom space that's set up with linens and everything. So you can really turn that into your own too. So it's a beautiful option for destination weddings. Has so much to offer. Your guests will have an amazing experience as well, especially with the food and the beverage. People always rave about that, and they'll be asking to go back again and ask you to get married again, probably, and have a vow renewal so they can have a reason to go back too. And if you want more information on Unico, please contact Teresa. She knows a lot about the hotel and can help you kind of figure that out and design that trip for you. We'll include some of our contact information at the end. Next, we're going to move into our NOBU hotels. If you're not familiar with NOBU, NOBU started out as a restaurant. So Chef NOBU partnered with Robert De Niro and opened a restaurant in New York City. It's very well known with celebrities and in that type of community. The Malibu location is very popular with the LA crowd. So they recently, in the past couple of years, transitioned into hotels, and we were lucky enough to partner with them to bring a few to some of our destinations. This is of Los Cabos. So NOBU Hotel Los Cabos opened last July, so just 1 year ago. And this is just to show you a little bit of the hotel. Oops. This is a smaller 200-room property. It is family friendly. And we have the NOBU restaurant, Malibu Farm, and Pacific restaurant. We do have a great kids club as well. And access to some very high-end golf courses that aren't really hard to get onto. So the new Tiger Woods golf course through Diamante you have access to, as well as the Davis Love III golf course in Cabo. This is an example of one of our junior suites. You can see the plunge pool outside as well. So beautiful mix. We kind of infused the obviously Japanese style from NOBU and the West Coast feel of Cabo together to come up with these beautiful designs. We of course have the NOBU restaurant on site. So this is a great place to dine, have some beautiful sunset views. We have a great whale watching too, depending on the time of year that you can catch a whale while you're having your breakfast or something like that too, which is really unique. We also have Malibu Farm, which is a farm to table restaurant. So this is, I believe, the third Malibu Farm. The original was out in Malibu, of course, but very great farm to table, fresh, really fresh ingredients and organic food. We also have NOBU in Miami Beach. So this is a 200-room hotel. It is in Mid Beach on Collins Avenue, and this is family friendly as well. And you can see one of the villas. So we have a lot of villa options here with the different configurations depending on your needs. We have regular suites as well. Beautiful gym here too, and we have a Malibu farm here as well. Beautiful ocean view, which is actually super rare in the Miami area, but this hotel is a historic hotel, so we are grandfathered in to have this gorgeous view for the Malibu Farm restaurant. And if you are here, get the avocado pizza. That is always a favorite with everyone. Of course, we have NOBU Miami as well. This is a great place, especially if you want to see, be seen and see some celebrities maybe. It's always interesting to see who comes in on the average night here, especially with Miami being kind of a hot spot for celebrities. So great food, great atmosphere. We also have a really great bar inside of here as well. And with NOBU Miami, we also have Eden Rock on site, which is another great family-friendly hotel option in Miami. So they're on the same compound. So there are two different options for you, kind of depending on what you're looking for. Great beach space, great pool space, and a great in the US destination for you guys to go and enjoy. We are also going to talk about our all-inclusive Hard Rock hotels. So these are in Mexico and Dominican Republic. You can see here we have Cancun, Punta Cana, Puerto Vallarta, Riviera Maya, and Los Cabos. So we are all-inclusive hotels. Pretty much everything you could ever imagine is included in your stay at a Hard Rock, 24-hour room service, top shelf drinks. We are very family friendly at Hard Rock. We have a ton of family amenities for all different age ranges and types of children. I'm gonna just talk through just a few for you guys, but one of those things is Music Lab, which is something fun where kids can actually create their own band. So they put them together in a band, everyone gets a different instrument, and they get to actually learn a song, and they get to perform that song. So that's something cool and different that they, don't always get to do. They also could do rock tube, where they get to create their own music video. They have a backdrop, they have green screens and props, and they will record that for them and upload it to YouTube so that they have that to take home with them as like a souvenir. We also have a kids club for the younger kids that has music focused characters. So for more of the 18 months to 4-year-old range. And at Woodward at Hard Rock Riviera Maya, we have an extreme sports camp that is a 20,000 square foot facility, foam pits, trampolines, BMX, skateboarding, pretty much anything you can imagine there. So that's definitely another thing to offer kids to keep them entertained during a family vacation, and that is for 7 and up. So lots of fun kids activities at all of the Hard Rock hotels, and your kids definitely won't be bored if you decide to go on vacation there. Another great part of Hard Rock is our limitless all-inclusive. So we have unlimited spa, golf, and tours that you can take advantage of with 25% service fee. So again, you can get massages every day. You can go get pedicures. You could, play 2 rounds of golf a day if you wanted to, and do those family excursions like dolphin tours or ATVing at a very discounted price. We also have great weddings at Hard Rock. So if you're looking for a family-friendly wedding option, if you have a lot of children in your family and you'd still like to have a destination wedding, this could be a great option for you. Beautiful backdrops, of course. We have gazebos, the beautiful beaches, kind of anything you can imagine there. And you can really make the day your own and special and still have all of your family and friends with you. This is also great if you're looking for a hotel that has a lot of entertainment and nightlife. Hard Rock definitely meets those qualifications. So if your friends really want, to have a nightclub experience after or something like that, Hard Rock might be a good choice for you. And that's just a little bit of overview of all the hotels. Teresa can give you tons of more information and kind of give you the insight on each hotel more if you're looking to figure out what works best for you or what you might be interested in. So Teresa at Honeymoon Islands, and I want to thank Teresa for having me today and hand it back over to her to say goodbye to you guys.
Thank you, Danielle. I appreciate that. That was a lot of information to unpack, and I think your organization has hotels for everybody, families, couples, destination weddings, multi-generational gatherings. I do want to ask a question though. Can you elaborate a little bit on what Unico and NOBU and Hard Rock is doing in the pandemic world and our new reality? What measures are they taking to keep us safe if somebody out there is having a destination wedding or taking a family vacation? What ensures them that they will be safe as can be?
That's actually a great question. So we're doing a lot. We've implemented a lot of new safety procedures and precautionary procedures due to everything going on with the pandemic. So all staff members are wearing masks to help keep them and you safe. We're doing temperature checks with them as well. None of the hotels have buffet options any longer, so everything is a la carte to minimize any, multiple people handling serving spoons and things like that. We've also increased sanitation or cleanings of the rooms and added some extra levels of safety and worked with our cleaning company that we work with. That's a US-based company to increase all of those measures, as well as, spacing out rooms. We space out chairs 6 feet at the pool so that you're not, right next to another couple or another family. And same with the restaurants as well. So similar things to what you find happening at home with, limited capacity, making sure there's not overcrowding in areas and things like that too.
So when
a great job as well.
When a couple goes on their honeymoon or a family goes on vacation and they check in, Will they have to wear their mask at the restaurants or in common areas?
So at Hard Rock, we are asking that guests wear their masks inside at common areas. So similar to home, where you wear it in the restaurant until you sit down and you're seated, and then you're able to take it off and everything like that too. So we're doing that at the hotels. It is preferred at Unico too, but not necessarily. If there's certain situations where we're making those accommodations for people too, but we're trying to just keep everyone safe as much as possible.
And I think the last question would be, is there a limit on destination wedding guests that you would have at Unico and NOBU? I know it depends on whether they get married on the beach or inside or in what resort, but are there smaller weddings mandatory at your properties like they are governed here in the United States? Or how does that work? What's the max, or is there a limit on how many guests can attend a wedding?
So there's not a set limit. We do have precautionary protocols in place to be able to space things for weddings as well. So for receptions and for the ceremonies. But there isn't like a certain number that you can't be over, 50 people or something like that at the moment. The hotels are run at a certain occupancy right now due to government regulations. So the hotels are at 50% occupancy. But for private events, there's not a cap on that. And the weddings team will work with you to kind of figure out what works for you. And we're flexible with that depending on the couple's needs and wants.
Gotcha. Well, it was a great inspirational webinar, and I hope people are inspired by picking up the phone or start emailing and planning your 2020, 2021, 2022 vacation for the family. I want to remind people that festive season availability is still available, although it's limited. Spring break, time to plan now. Don't wait until spring is upon us to plan. Start planning your spring break now. And destination weddings, reach out. Anyone wanting to plan a vacation or a destination wedding, call me, email me, and I'd be happy to help you. Anyway, I'm going to let you go, Danielle. Thank you so much for the informative webinar today, and you have a great weekend.
Thank you so much for having me. Thanks, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Bye.